Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings everybody, so let's update our view on euro currency. On a daily chart we do not have really big changes. Market stands in a tight range, showing the minor bounce out from the oversold area, and overall context here, sentiment remains bearish. And it's one thing that we said yesterday, that since market has touched the support and oversold, that could provide some support and trigger tactical pullback, which is actually how this stretch pattern works. But in general, overall sentiment here is not positive, so you can see this strong fast action. We already have discussed a few times why we think that this downside reaction is not normal for a bullish market, and as a response on the COP target, it should be significantly smaller if market would still be bullish, and that would suggest that this might be the breaking of the short-term context and short-term sentiment, suggesting that deep retracement here also might happen. Second moment, today we come into the payrolls report, which is expected around 158,000. This is by the Reuters poll suggestion, so you could see for this number to making bets if you trade the data releases on the payrolls. And in general, you will have to make the decision whether you would like to take the position today before the payrolls. Maybe it makes sense to not take additional risk and just wait for numbers will be reported. For some time I keep these numbers here on the daily chart of this free drive pattern that we have discussed. Hardly we will need it, but still, just to not forget about it, I will keep it. What if actually suddenly the situation will change? In this case we could probably use it, but for now we do not need them. So divergence is still in place. That also suggests deeper downward action. Now, speaking about the intraday patterns that we discussed yesterday. So now I would like to start first from the hourly chart, because here we discussed this head and shoulders pattern. And we said keep an eye around the 109.40, 109.35 area. This probably might be the area where you could consider taking the position if you'd like to. Here, guys, I need to explain you that you understand the overall risk. The tendency and overall sentiment on the market is bearish. Here, yes, we have technical support. So this is 618 support level, ABCD OP target, which seems pretty nice. Also here you probably could find minor butterflies being completed. And theoretically you could try to take the long position, but you have to understand risk. First of all, we're coming to the pearls, as I said in a second. This is potentially bullish pattern, and if you would like to take it, you should be ready to out on the nearest target. This pattern is not to hold forever and for a long time, because overall context stands bearish on the market. And finally, the third moment is that this contradiction between the pattern on the hourly chart and major daily tendency, it increases chances of the failure of the bullish patterns. So from that standpoint, I can't forbid you to take the position with this head and shoulders. Maybe you will be right. Who knows what numbers will be released. But at the same time, it would be better if you will not place too far standing stop. So in the current situation, in this pattern, if you still decide to buy, place stop, I suppose it will be enough if you place it slightly below this area. Because if market indeed will start this response and head and shoulder starts to work, it will start right from here. Because below we do not have the same kind of the strong patterns as you could see here. If market will break the agreement support without starting the upward bounce, nothing can hold it from the further downside action. That's why it makes no sense to hide stops under below. This is in general a view on the current pattern, but the major question that you have to answer, where you would like in general take the position here. This is the first moment that we have to discuss right now. Second moment, take a look what we have from the follow time frame chart. With this downside thrust, we haven't got any patterns. So we don't have neither double repo, no bread body, because here with this upward action, you could see the market hasn't quite reached the 30% resistance. That's why this is not totally the bread body trade. And from that standpoint of view, especially if payrolls will be dollar supportive, I not exclude the chance that we could get another downward action right to the 108.82 target, and we could get another pattern. So first of all, it might be the butterfly, but reaction might happen with this greater head and shoulders. So it might become the shoulder and head yet to be formed around 108.82. So that's the alternative scenario that also exists. So taking all together, you have to make the decision, decide whether you would like to take part here or not. Maybe you will decide, for instance, take the minor position here, see what will happen. If it will be wrong, market start dropping, you could out on the with some very small loss and wait for some larger pattern. Maybe you will decide to not take position at all and see what will happen, not to take risk in dealing with the payrolls. So correspondingly, each of the scenarios have its own reward component as well. So upper direction here give you the great result if you take the position. If you will be waiting for deeper drop and market starts upper direction, you will get nothing. So this is a bit psychological moment that every trader have to answer by himself. But speaking about the technical side, that is what we really have on actually these patterns that we are watching for. So let's see what the payrolls numbers we will get, and next we already start preparation, the weekly report as usual.